Hariom students, all of you are obeying the instructions given by your government for our safety. You maintain 2 meter distance away in public place. Always you remember it. Yesterday we studied a new lesson, coordinate geometry. Then today we can do some problems. Okay? We can revise it. Fill in the blanks. Abscissa of a point 2 minus 5 is dash. Yesterday we studied what is abscissa and what is ordinate. Abscissa means, Arvind Sai, what is abscissa? Abscissa means x coordinate. Then here, abscissa of a point 2 minus 5 is dash. What is the abscissa here? The x coordinate is, here 2 minus 5 means the x coordinate is 2 and my coordinate is minus 5. So what is the abscissa? Abscissa is 2. Then ordinate of a point 6 minus 3 is dash. Ordinate of a point 6 minus 3 is dash. What do you mean by ordinate? Ordinate means the y coordinate. Here what is the y coordinate in 6 minus 3? The y coordinate is minus 3. So what is the ordinate? Minus 3. Then third question. The point of intersection of the x-axis and y-axis is called the dash. The point of intersection of the x-axis and y-axis is called the dash. Unni, what is the point of intersection of the x-axis and y-axis? What is the name of it? The x-axis and y-axis meet at a point. That point is called the origin. Called the origin. O-R-I-G-I-N. Origin. Then the coordinates of the origin are dash. Devi Kripa, what is the coordinates of the origin? The coordinates of the origin are, in the origin the x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 0. Therefore, the coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. You remember this. Okay. So, the abscissa of a point 25 means, abscissa means the x coordinate. What is the x coordinate here? 2. So, abscissa of a point 2 minus 5 is 2. Second one, ordinate of a point 6 minus 3 is minus 2. That means that ordinate means the y coordinate. What is the y coordinate here? First we write the x coordinate and second we write the y coordinate. So this minus 3. The ordinate of a point 6 minus 3 is minus 3. Then the point of intersection of the x-axis and y-axis. The x-axis and y-axis meet at a point. That point is called the origin. Then fourth question, the coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. The origin, the x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 0. You remember it. The coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. Next question, in which quadrant do the following points lie? First one is 4, 2. We are asked to find which quadrant do the following points lie. Yesterday we studied the x-axis and y-axis. That divides the plane into 4 equal parts. What are they? They are called the quadrants. Here we are writing positive numbers and here we are writing negative numbers. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. Then here and above the y-axis we are writing positive numbers. That is 1, 2, 3, etc. And below we are writing negative numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. So this point is called and this point is 0. So the x-axis and y-axis divide the plane into 4 parts. Each part is called a quadrant. Then in the first quadrant, both the x and y coordinates are positive. Yesterday we studied that both the x and y coordinates are positive. The second quadrant, this is the second quadrant. The x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. We are writing the x coordinate first. So this sign is the x coordinate and this is the y coordinate. Then this is the third quadrant. Third quadrant, both the x and y coordinates are negative. So we write negative, negative. And in the fourth quadrant, the x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. So you remember this. While you are asked a question like this, you remember this. What are the quadrants and the x-axis and y-axis divide the plane into 4 parts. Each part is called a quadrant. The first quadrant, both the x and y coordinates are positive. The second quadrant, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. The third quadrant, both the x and y coordinates are negative. Fourth quadrant, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. You remember this. Otherwise, you cannot do the problems like this. Okay? Then look here. First question is 4, 2. Here, the x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is positive. Both the x and y coordinates are positive. Ajayla, then this point lie in which quadrant? Both x and y coordinates are positive here. So it is the first quadrant. So here we write first quadrant. First quadrant. Here the first quadrant, the x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is positive. Then next one, minus 3, minus 2. Minus 3, minus 2. Here minus 3 and minus 2. This lies in which quadrant? Here the x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is then the third quadrant. Here the third quadrant, both the x and y coordinates are negative. So you remember this. So we can write here third quadrant. Third quadrant. Third quadrant. Then what is our third question? Third question is minus 5, 3. Minus 5 and 3. Here the x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. Up and now then it lies in which quadrant? X coordinate is negative. That is y coordinate is positive. So it lies in the second quadrant. So here we can write second quadrant. Second quadrant. Then fourth one, 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2. Here the x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. Then Padmanabhan, it lies in which quadrant? Here the x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. So you look here, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. So it lies in the fourth quadrant. So here we write fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. So if the x and y coordinates are both positive, it lies in the first quadrant. If x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is negative, it lies in the third quadrant. And if the x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive, it lies in the second quadrant. And the x coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative, then it lies in the fourth quadrant. So 4, 2 lies in the first quadrant. And the minus 3, minus 2 lies in the third quadrant. Minus 5, 3 lies in the second quadrant. And 3 minus 2 lies in the fourth quadrant. Next question. Locate the following points in the Cartesian plane. 2, 4, 0, 5, 5, 0, minus 5, 2, minus 3, minus 5. We are asked to locate the following points in the Cartesian plane. So, first we have to draw two axes, the x-axis and y-axis. X-axis and y-axis. The x-axis and y-axis divide the plane into four parts. So we draw the x-axis and y-axis. Then here we write 0. In the right side we are writing positive numbers. 1 equal distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take equal distance between these points. Okay. Here also we take minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Is there any minus 5? Okay, minus 5 also there. So here we write minus 5. So first we draw two axes, the x-axis and y-axis. Then here we mark the x coordinates. Here we write positive numbers. This is x-axis. X-axis. Then here we write positive numbers and here we write negative numbers. Then the y-axis, the number above the line is positive. So here we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. This is the y-axis. 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 Then below we write -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, etc. So here we write the x-axis. For the right side we are writing positive numbers, that is, this is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. The left side we write -1, -2, -3, -4, etc. Then the y-axis also, then above the line we are writing positive numbers and below the line we are writing negative numbers. Then you are asked to mark the points. First point is 2, 4. Here the x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 4. So here we write, this is the 2 and then x coordinate is 2. Then we draw a line here up to 4. Then this point, these 2 points will meet at a point. This point is 2, 4. This is 2, 4. This point here, the x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 4. So it is 2, 4. The next one 0, 5. 0, 5 means first one is the x coordinate. So x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 5. Where you mark it? Here we write x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 5. This is the point. Here the x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 5. This is the y-axis. Y-axis. Here the x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 5. The next one 5, 0. 5, 0 means here the first one is the x coordinate. So x coordinate is 5 and y coordinate is 0. Then where we mark it? X coordinate is 5 and y coordinate is 0. Then y is 0 here. X coordinate is 5 here. So here we write this point is 5, 0. Here x coordinate is 5 and y coordinate is 0. Then -5, 2. -5, 2 is the x coordinate is -5 and y coordinate is 2. So here we draw a line here. The x coordinate is -5 and y coordinate is 2. Then from 2 also we draw a line. From this is the point 2. Then from this also we draw a line. This point is here. The x coordinate is 2 and x coordinate is -5. So this point, we mark a point here. This is -5, 2. That is, here the x coordinate is -5 and y coordinate is 2. Then what is our last one? -3, -5. -3 is here. X coordinate is -3 and y coordinate is 5. So we draw a line from here. Here we draw a line. This is the -3. So from here we draw a line. -3 and y coordinate is -5. So it is -5. -5. So this is the point. So this x coordinate is -3 and y coordinate is -4. So these two lines meet at a point. This is the point -3, -5. -3, -5. So the x-axis and y-axis divide the plane into 4 parts. Each part is called a quadrant. Here first point is 2, 4. So, that is x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 4. So here first we start from here and draw a line. Then from y also, from this 4 also we draw a line. Thus that two lines will meet at a point. That point is 2, 4. Then second one 0, 5. Here the x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 5. So here we mark the point 0, 5. Next one 5, 0. 5, 0 means the x coordinate is 5 And y coordinate is 0. So here the point is 5, 0. Next one, minus 5, 2. Minus 5, 2 means the x coordinate is minus 5 and y coordinate is 2. So we first draw a line from the x axis from minus 5 and then draw a line from here. From the y axis from 2 we draw a line. That two lines will meet at a point. That point is minus 5, 2. Then minus 3 minus 5 means the x coordinate is minus 3. From minus 3 we draw a line and from here minus 5 also we draw a line. That two lines will meet at a point. That is minus 3 minus 5. So first point is 2, 4. 2, 4 is the first quadrant. Here the x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is positive. So the 2, 4 lies in the fourth quadrant. The second point is 0, 5. X coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 5. So if the x coordinate is 0, the point lies on the y axis. Here, if x coordinate is 0, the point lies on the y axis. Similarly, if the y coordinate is 0, the point lies on the x axis. You remember it. If the x coordinate is 0, if the x coordinate is 0, x coordinate is 0, then the point lies on the y axis. Lies on the y axis. Similarly, if the y coordinate is 0, similarly, if the y coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 0, the point lies on the x-axis. You remember it. Point lies on the x-axis. So if the x coordinate is 0, then the point, here the x coordinate is 0, so the point lies, here is the point. The point lies on the y-axis. Here the y coordinate is 0. 5, 0 means the y coordinate is 0. So the point lies in the x-axis. You remember it. So if the x coordinate is 0, then the point lies on the y-axis. And if the y coordinate is 0, the point lies on the x-axis. Then minus 5, 2. Minus 5, 2 is the x coordinate is minus 5 and y coordinate is 2. So if the x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive, the point lies in the second quadrant. If the x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is positive, the point lies in the first quadrant. Then next one, minus 5, 2. Minus 3 minus 5. Here minus 3 minus 5 means both the x and y coordinates are negative. So if both the x and y coordinates are negative, the point lies in the fourth quadrant. You remember it. Okay. Then if the x coordinate is 0, the point lies on the y-axis, and if the y coordinate is 0, the point lies on the x. It is very important. You remember it. The point lies on the x-axis. What is the coordinate of the origin? Coordinate of the origin is 0, 0. This is the origin. The x-axis and y-axis meet at a point. This point is called the origin. Here the x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 0. You remember this. It is very important. So if the x coordinate is 0, the point lies on the y-axis. And if the y coordinate is 0, the point lies on the x-axis. You remember it. Okay. Then the x-axis and y-axis divide the plane into 4 parts. Each part is called quadrant. And if the x and y coordinate both are positive, it lies in the first quadrant. If the x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive, then the point lies in the second quadrant. If the x and y coordinates both are negative, then the point lies on the third quadrant. And if x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative, then the point lies on the fourth quadrant. This is the first quadrant and this is the second, third and fourth. You remember it. Okay. While you are drawing the plotting the points, you remember all the things. First you draw the x-axis and y-axis, then you mark the positive, the x-axis you write here the positive numbers and here you write negative numbers. Then the y-axis you write positive numbers in the above the line and negative numbers below the line. You remember it, okay? We can do more questions in the next class. Assignments will be given through Google Classroom. Thank you and Hari Om.